Hey, hi, welcome to the map stream where we look at maps. I mean, there is slightly more to it than that, but that's the gist. Where's the gold... Abby, no, please, don't. Spare us. I like how when I swap to this, all this chat shows up at the same time, as though it happened all at once, which it didn't. That's fun. Anyway, we're starting today with Skylofts by one Dockrock. I know who Dockrock is. Definitely haven't seen Dockrock a billion times in this thing. Is Dockrock the person who has done maps the most consistently throughout the map vault? Because I feel like they might be. We've seen seeing Dockrock maps since forever, and I'm pretty sure they're still mapping. I don't know if it's all getting uploaded to TWHL specifically, but when I was hunting down one of these maps, it was for once there was actually a broken link. We've had one in like 4 or 5 streams. It's crazy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that seemed like a lot more recent maps than that. Where is Skylofts? K. Can I remember where the letter K comes in the alphabet? Cool. So do I, potatoes. I used to, then I stopped. I like this texture fire, which there is no sound on. Something about this is odd. It's a good texture, but that's it. Yeah, I like the atmosphere. Are we getting straight into the... I try and avoid the licensed music. It just keeps showing up. Like, here's the thing, I never know completely what YouTube is going to take offense to, because I've been surprised. Maps that seem like they... Did I say maps? No. Like, just strings of maps filled with music that seems like it should have gotten blocked on YouTube, and then didn't. And then maps that had like 6 seconds of one piece of music on there that I'm talking over and it still gets picked up. Look, to that specifically, if anyone wants to give me money, do it directly. I don't give Amazon money. What are you doing? I don't need subs. I don't really need the money either. That's a lie. I could use the money. I just feel bad about saying that. I'm gonna say this is a fairly well done interior. I think I see the point of this. It's a rider jump pad. Not quite, but I just like breaking glass in these games. It's true. Kind of like these stairs. I would feel very worried about walking on these in real life. I feel like there should be a bit more ambience. Oh, god damn it, Abby. Do what you must. And thank you. Oh, more music. Here we go. Is this what... Do places actually look like this? Just big old picture of an eye? Eyeliner's very well done. I could do eyeliner. Oh, this is... We're getting in a blue flame technology. That seems... unnatural. I gotta say, on the whole, I kind of like the feel of this map. Like, as... When the heck was John Wick first released? Because I feel like I only started hearing about that like in the last year or two? And this map's from 3 years ago. I guess the timelines isn't that weird, but I don't know, it just seems like I see signs of it existing before I knew about it. I've never watched those movies. It's just... I'm just now catching up on some of the chat. Supersonic said you don't need subs if you are a sub. How dare you? Who made this map? Doc Rock. Which, I feel like this isn't really Doc Rock's usual style. But then, I mostly know Doc Rock because of the Mario maps, like everyone does. Birds, yeah, there could be some birds. There should be some birds flying around. I feel like Doc Rock's done that before. Or maybe I'm thinking of ZBG. I kind of mentally get those two mixed up. Whoops. I guess you don't actually get killed by that. Should there not be a way to go that way? I want to get over to the last building. We need to see all the buildings. Where was the other one? I like how there's just little labels that say Skylofts around the place. In case you forgot you were playing Skylofts. I think I should have been paying more attention there and not looking at the chat. I feel like if there's only really one way to get around the map, like one of these... there's a booster over there, okay. Still, I don't know. I feel like one of these per direction might not flow well enough. Then if you've got few enough people, I'm sure that still works. Oh, there's bees in this pool. I don't care that they're hornets. Someone said that somewhere. I don't care who you are. I just thought it was worth saying. This tree is getting attacked by, I don't know, the void. If this was... See, technology clearly went backwards, because if this was Duke Nukem 3D, I'd be able to knock these pool balls around. But not Half-Life. Is that the most pointless feature of a game? Could you actually play pool with that thing? I feel like the physics is always pretty terrible. I don't know, I like this map. I play it? Okay. I just like how it's branded Skylofts all over the place. There's a towel there that says Skylofts. Is that a business that made all these buildings? Morning, pimps. Think about plenty of other points. Yes, you're probably right. You're probably right. I don't know. Skylofts looks neat. Where's Don? Is that on Gold Source Gold? DM training is next. Where is it? Good question. Yes. Why is that name familiar? Where have I played DM training before? Remember one mod replaced the crowbar with a pool cue? That sounds right. I've seen swords. I think I've seen pipes. That anything the crowbar can be turned into, people will turn it into. Trying to remember the least appropriate one. There must have been one in all those Sven co-op maps I played. Also, I will open up the map concept map thingy that I was planning to do for Hour 2 before I didn't do that. Which I believe I sent to that person there. There's not much there. I just thought it was a neat concept. Take a look at it. Right, was this a competition map or was this for something? I've definitely played this. This might have just been on the server. The Half-Life server that was around for a while. All I remember liking doing on this map is putting satchels here and then putting myself on top of this elevator. Here's the thing. I'm kind of shit at playing Half-Life Deathmatch at the first place. And also I always have terrible pings because I live in Australia and nowhere caters to here. Doing? I mean, clearly this map is obviously whatchamacallit themed. I don't think I need to elaborate further. I apologize. I remember being really annoyed by the clipping on all these boxes. It's nice that you can run all the way up there, and I'm sure it's nice and simplified how scattered it looks. But also it's just not amazingly done. I don't like that you can clip into the boxes that visibly. Hello, Nat. What? Hey. I don't know what you're talking about, Supersonic, and I don't intend to find out. Anyway, I remember this map being kind of fun. I feel like I remember this area in particular being a little... I guess unbalanced is a word. You're just very visible down here and there's always people up here. At all times. Always. Since this is one of the few maps that I can actually comment on the gameplay of. Because I played it with people. You can DM me that anyway, Nat. I don't mind. It's fine. I could have sworn there was a door here. I was thinking of this. Was there a... Am I thinking of something else, or was there a deadly charger somewhere? seem to remember that. The next 3 jumps get harder each time. That wasn't hard at all. I know it's only themed after that, but still. We've probably seen enough of this. I feel like there was a pipe area I haven't seen yet. I try and at least give a thorough look at these things. Where is that pipe area? I remember it distinctly. It's got to be somewhere. Maybe through here? Yes. I also felt like this little area here was kind of pointless. Why would you ever come in here? Because there's one thing and... I feel like this should lead somewhere. That's my whole point. I can yell at you in front of a crowd. That's yes. True. You can do that. Bronze Charger, deathmatch maps, yet Cloud played a Cloud? God, me and the English language. Tenuous connection. How did I miss all this? Why are you holding onto that box? I do like it when animations like this sort of just get shifted into context that they weren't intended for. That's always fun. Crossbow somewhere, which I got an embarrassing number of kills with. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, I always liked the times when the server started going. It was just frustrating for me because of my terrible, horrible, hideous pings. There's not much anyone can do about that. The alternative is having a server that's based in Australia, so everyone else gets worse pings, and that's probably worse. I'm going to get crushed by an elevator. Also, you get, I mean, here's a flaw. You do get stuck in here because of this lip. And so until someone decides to mercifully end you, that's... yeah. I was going to say I've never played a map with funk vehicles with other people, but that's not true. I did play on that in that tournament for a brief period, and there were those vans in that. They don't like high pings. They really don't like high pings. Those things control like absolute shit with a high ping. Like, you have no idea, unless you do, in which case, do you know what I mean? Here we are, Counter-Strike. EE Subtransit Dev. Very work in progress. Just before deadline. Hopefully text is included. Okay, sure, whatever. You couldn't turn actual Subtransit into a Counter-Strike map, could you? I like Subtransit. Counter-Strike that? Yes, sure. Yeah, I'll go with that. Race towns, yes. I mean, that's not helped because the vehicle's controlled like so much garbage, and also like the way that map is built is kind of, you kind of need the vehicles to get anywhere. Otherwise, you've got to walk up this long thing to try and get to there at the same time. Oh, this is... I don't know if I like looking at this map. Getting kicked for running over teammates. That doesn't surprise me for a second. Was that an automatic thing? Right, I suppose Counter-Strike always had that as an automatic thing, didn't it? Guess that... I don't know if that might say something. Oh, is this funk vehicle? Here we go. Yeah, but what happens once it gets down here? This is just gonna be down here forever now. Unless there's a way back up. There'll be a way back up. Oh. These things definitely aren't buggy at all. Look, I've played Mario Kart before. You hold down accelerate. You never brake under any circumstances. Other racing games, it's also the case. I don't know what... Is there another way to drive? This is... I really expected this to be an actual conveyor. What is this map? I mean, yes, it was explicitly said to be a work in progress, not finished. It's just... It's lucky it's got a funk vehicle in it. Pardon me. Kind of look like the look of these A's. The letters. That's a weird thing to like, I realize. That was fun. I think I've seen enough of this one. Why the water didn't cover the... Good. Yes, great. Yes, very well done. I rock freedom. I'm not even reading this. Where is it? That's my question. There we are. Every now and then there's a map, I'll say, of this nature. I'm never quite certain what kind of perspective it's approaching such a thing from, but I can probably guess. I suspect most of them are Rebel vodka. I mean, I don't know. Is that... Okay. Ira? I mean, look. I didn't make it. It's nice that I've got a tiny bit of colour on this scene now, right around here. There's sunflowers up there. My partner got a bunch of sunflowers and it's brightened up the house nicely. I really need to put, like, stuff on the back wall or something because... And when I say I need to do that, I should have done that about, let's say, 2 years ago. But here we are. Okay. This looks... Have we played this before? Like the... Look, I'm no carologist. Nor am I a shrubologist. That gunshot was identifiably coming from just here. In here. There it is again. Boundary, very tiny building. Yes, these are everything happening in the chat is accurate. It's a small tank. I mean, I've never seen a tank. A tank's this small? Probably. They're probably tiny. There's something just kind of strange about this whole thing. I mean, obviously. Can I go in the ground? No. Rock solid. I think I've seen enough of this as well. I don't know. Early internet 3D chat room thing going on? Sure. Yeah. I see it. Rapid Core version 2 sources. Another one for competition 34. I mean, they were recreations of Half-Life maps, so I don't really see... Now that I'm thinking about it, that sub-transit map, I don't really know how that was supposed to be sub-transit at all. That didn't seem like the same layout at all. I mean, it didn't have to be the same layout, it just had to be in the style, but even that. It was a funk vehicle, not a train. What is this? 191? No. Rapid Core. It's got to be in here somewhere. There it is. Is there going to be BSPs? There are BSPs. I do hate having to open up. Why is this laid out like this? Can only assume sounds goes in sound. Why is there a sound folder in my maps? Well, get the hell out. Yuki? Why is any of it? It's actually the law to have vehicles pointing in the same direction. It's a weird one. Rapid Core. Rapid Core? Which one was Rapid Core? I always mix up Rapid Core and Data Core because they've both got core in the name. And I have the memory of a fly. I will rack my brain and try and remember which one this is supposed to be. I don't think this map was finished, or what? let me restart. God damn it. I thought I might have been looking through a wall and then I moved through it and... Wasn't I walking on a floor just now? Look, it looks nice, I just don't know what's happening. And been that. Is this a crossfire thing? It's usually what something like that sounds like and means. But it doesn't really matter because I can just... It's difficult to tell what's nulled and what's not a war.
Serialization complete. Laboratory Alpha is now accessible.
Well, we can see most of the map from down here, so... This is fine. This is fine. I guess people want to get something out of the work they put in, whether or not it was actually finished. Half-Life Portal, this famous Unreal Tournament map. Fractal. It's not famous by me, I'm afraid. Fractal. If it wasn't in 2004, I'm not familiar with it. So. But then, even if it was in 2004, still no guarantee that I would remember it. I only remember, like... Well, that's not true. I remember a bunch of maps, clearly. But they were all Onslaught maps. Because Onslaught is the mode that I liked. And Assault. I like Onslaught and Assault. Those are good game modes. Fractal. How do I keep pressing V? Come on. I'll either recognize it when I see it or I won't. This doesn't look familiar. I hate it when there's elevators like that. Yeah. They only work on touch, so if you're on the top level, you can't go down them. Kind of like that. A subtle little scrolling texture on there. Oh. Probably shouldn't scratch the mic, should I? It's not good for my claws. Yeah, I don't think that was like that should do something. Wait, there's no way up there, surely. I think this is it. How is this a famous map? Yes, now we'll open up 2004 and find Fractal. Or it's not in Fractal. It's not in 2004. Remember what I said about the English language? Yeah. While I'm here, I will do that thing I said I was going to do. Just because I'm kind of proud of the effect, but also I didn't actually make a map out of it, so I shouldn't be that proud of it. Well, I'll open it up anyway. I don't remember what it's called. I can't type.
Welcome.
This is the Tower 2 base out here, and then this is the sort of thing I was going for, just because... Has there ever been anything serious done with this kind of cel-shaded look? Because even this one room took a lot of tinkering to get to look right with this effect. And I was really quite proud of it. And let's face it, I didn't know that that was a thing until that one example map. And then no one really did anything with it. I thought it was the cool as hell effect. And I wanted to do something with it and attempt to try and blow people's minds again just in case they didn't also remember that map. I just like the effect. It's really cool. How is this? I mean, I won't go into it too clearly, but basically, above every surface, and it gets a little bit more complicated where there's concave corners, but pretty much on every surface there is a black texture on top of it. Like, just like 1 unit out or something, maybe 2, I don't remember, I made this a while ago. But yeah, every surface has one of those textures only facing inwards, so you can only see it from the other side, which basically just means that whatever you've got there is framed against that texture because there's that surface behind it with the black texture. It is clever as hell. I thought it was clever as hell and I wanted to do something with it, and then I didn't. I still want to do something with it. The problem is you also need to have a map idea behind it, which I didn't have. I was sort of formulating something on that front, but I didn't get very far. I just thought that was neat. I thought other people might find that neat as well. That's my thing. Yes, you wait at reception and then the map's over. That's how Tower 2 ends. Spoilers. What's next? DM crossing over resources? One, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was neat. Yeah. The thing I always worried about that concept is that because of what you have to do to get that effect, you need so many more brushes for, like, even just a box. You need, well, not a box because then you can't actually see the cell shading except in the concave. My point is, you need a lot of brushes for every surface. And every edge. Because every concave edge, because you wouldn't see that outline otherwise, you've got to put one in the corner as well. It is a pain to make. That one room there, that took a while to get to look right. I will tell you that. But it looks cool. At least to me. Wait, what was the map name? What was the map name? Don't open up. I need to see it. Yeah, I'm crossing over. Thank you. This is why we have graphics programming. Oh. Don't have. Yeah, but then that's pretty much every fuck it, I'm just opening up the thing. Where's the thing? In E. Forget where I've put this thing now. There's only 4 different goddamn program folders it could be in. Okay, it was just DM straight run, but still. There used to be way more WOD errors than this net. It's so much better than it used to be. There is a reason why Pebs made me a program to automatically fill those things in with blank WODs. Because doing them manually, there were a lot of them. I think one map had like 14 missing WODs. Or some ridiculous number like that. It's not something you want to have to do manually every single time. It's not so much of a problem anymore because people learned. What was it? DM crossing over. Okay, some of these textures were actually used. That's a problem for them. Frankly, it is not my issue. Hope you're like checkerboards. Actual train? Actual train? That train? I see, that's the train. Why would you include a WOD in the WOD that has most of the textures in it you don't bother including? Should I check the description or just blame it? Because I'm inclined to just blame it. Okay. Thank you. This could look really nice in Texas. Yeah, probably. Who can say? Maybe it looks like shit. Maybe it looks fantastic. We'll never know. You and your clip. Here's the thing. When Tower 2 does come out, I will be looking for every possible place to get to that is slightly seems like it should be gotten to. That is my thing. I will do it thoroughly. Because when I do play that, I'm going to do it at my own pace and just find all of that stuff. It's kind of a shame that, I mean, obviously the checkerboard is purely so it's very visible, so you know when you're missing a texture and go, oh, I should fix that. But at the same time, I wish it looked a little easier on the eyes. Can we watch the train again? How deadly is it? Pretty deadly. I'm pretty sure I'm not actually contacting it, so I think that's just like a trigger part. I wish real trucks looked like this. I'm gonna quickly check the description just in case there's some explanation for a missing what, but... Apparently BSP asked for a... Apparently BSP asked for a missing WAD file. All the textures are present in the other included file though, so rename it and it'll work. I mean, just... Wouldn't that still pick up the textures from... I guess not. I will try that. Maybe we can make this look the way it was intended. I will give it a second chance. It doesn't really excuse having that error there and not fixing it. It'll either work or it won't. No, wrong one. I looked for the WAD name, not the map name. Not Crossfire. That map's shit. Well, we got halfway there. I mean, it certainly looks a lot better than the checkerboards. I'm surprised, the train looks like a train. I feel like that... Unless there is a big, long section where that train can exist in, and it all exists in one piece, which it probably does in hindsight. I like this bright... I'd have a bright green car. I would. That's true. I mean, everything looks more or less like I expected it to, roughly. If I can see what that sign up there is. Just in case you weren't sure which one was level 1 and which one was level 2. Oh, this just keeps going, huh? I don't know about sniping windows in a deathmatch map. But if trains actually came through there that frequently, that would be annoying as hell. I guess that's got to be the case somewhere, huh? Building's not very interesting. I like the look of the map better than I like this. Oh, come on. I wanted to write it out. Disappointing, frankly. Anyway, we've seen enough. We've already looked at the map. What am I doing still here? Industrial Caged Light by the same person. Is that a straight up number? This is just an RMF, that's a shame. And touch every possible location coordinate. Okay, yes, fine. Am I cancelled now? It was bound to happen. Really going to impress you is the train's truck arrangement swaps around each and every time. Did it? I don't actually remember. Half-Life? Presumably? There's that same map. I guess now that that's open, I could take a look at the structure of that map. It's probably not as complex as I think it is, but also I'm the one who had to go through that thing and change it about 1 billion times to get it to actually look right and figure out how to do, say, concave surfaces, concave edges in a good looking way. This is a cage light. There we go. See, I had some sort of a layout going for the rest of the map, but just never got around to it. Like, let's peel back one of these surfaces, because this is the surface in front of the surface. And then for convex surfaces, it's easy because you've just got them meeting at a certain point away from the surface. And then for concave ones, I think this just sort of filled in the gap, didn't it? I zoomed in way too fucking... Getting it to look good is the problem. And then there was this goddamn mess, because this is a mess of concave and convex surfaces, and it's just... Discard changes. It's a mess, is my point. It's a mess. Clip hole 1 demonstration. I think this was a demonstration for me, wasn't it? I think this was posted in a response to me. Or possibly this was just given to me in a response to... One way or another, someone sent this link to me. Because I was wondering something very much like this. Why did I go back? I've already got it, that's how I know. Poll 1. Where's the example part of this map again? Right. Loophole 1, if I remember correctly, was that special tool brush type where you can only crouch through it. Which I guess would be the platform beneath me here. Like, you can stand on it, but then when you crouch, fall through it. And it just kind of breaks if you try and jump through it while standing, because it's not built for that. And then this section, which you can fit under, but you've got to crouch because... Yeah, physics. And this was very helpful for me for the concept I was going for at the time. I never finished that map either, because this is me we're talking about. Crouch. But I did make something cool with it. It's in the vault, you can find it. What? The deathmatch map pack for Half-Life Posing Force. I know multiplayer is dead, but I still want to show them off. It includes 5 fully brightened maps and some player models I made. Why are they fully brightened? That's not, you don't, typically, you didn't believe in compiling with RAD. I seem to remember being pissed off about someone like that, so maybe that's them. It's just, Fulbright maps generally, typically, most of the time, don't look good. Why would you inflict that upon yourself? Sometimes I feel like helping my robotic vacuum cleaner is too much responsibility than someone talks about their kid dog boat. Is something I'm missing here? I'm putting things in a valve despite explicitly this is maps for opposing force, which I'm not sure what that's about. Vacuum cleaner doesn't sing oh not don't. What the f are you talking about? You okay, potatoes? Alright, so all of these are prefixed with 789, so that will make them easy to find at least. We get so few opposing force maps. Here's the thing, I'm willing to say that I don't think opposing force is anywhere near the best, let's say, flavor of Half-Life you can have. I haven't been reading the comments, but yes, probably not. Look, there's a lot going on up here, more than usual, frankly. I'm all for it. Yeah, I don't think Opposing Force, the campaign, is the best to play, but I do like some of Opposing Force's weapons. Let's start with cake. Which is always, that's the best sentence I've ever said. Let's start with cake. Where do you go from cake? I don't know, but I want to find out. Happy birthday, gibberish. Is that an actual American $50 note? I wouldn't. Right, yes, okay, yes. It's a newer one. As someone who doesn't live there, I wouldn't know one way or another. You're making me money out of paper? What are you doing? Why am I running around collecting weapons? That's not why I'm here. I can't use them. I mean, I can use them. I can't use them to any kind of useful end. Okay, the roof is grappleable, which will let me read this thing. Happy birthday 2017? Wait, does that say 2017? If this is... Wait, no, wait, no, no. I was gonna say, how is 2017 18 years old? Then this candle says 16. Can't be two different ages. Why would... I'm outraged. I don't even know why. I just feel like I should be. Oh, and also there's a lunch up there, I guess. People just put Oreos in cakes? I like these pyramids that are supposed to be candles. Were they aware there's actual fire sprites in there? Is it saying, is it 2017 and like 1618's birthday? Or 1816? I don't know if either of those years are notable in any way whatsoever. Here's the thing that I think is notable about this map. There should be more maps with Oreos in them. That's my position. What's the next map? Sign 789? Sign? Scene? Cine? This looks like a cinema. I'm surprised, honestly, now that we are most of the way through the vault, I'm surprised I haven't stumbled across more, let's say, shit that shouldn't be there, or, you know, just deeply inappropriate stuff that has slipped through the cracks and would probably get me banned from Twitch if I actually encountered them. I'm surprised that hasn't happened. It's been the occasional questionable thing, and at least one map that I've gone ahead and deleted afterwards because it was worthy of it, let's say. Oh great, so I'm just behind. I can't even have freedom. I'm just locked back here. God, why did Fulbright is the bad? I don't, This is all pain. Are these supposed to be Half-Life arcade machines? What map is this? It's just full of zombies. Popcorn is 99. 99 something. Who can say what? But it's 99. Popcorn is age 99. Peeps? Right, peeps are a thing in America, aren't they? I was thinking Pepsi was spelled wrong, but no, peeps are a thing. Bread is 4. And drinks is also 4. Yeah, that I is a lowercase I. I like the lowercase I as a stylistic choice in the middle of a uppercase sentence. I like that stylistic choice. Just because uppercase I is so bland, and also it's too mix-upable. The lowercase L. I just if this is supposed to be as much of a cinema as everything seems like it is, I kind of like this carpet. That's the kind of shitty carpet you see in like old arcades and stuff. But like bread? Why is there bread? Do cinemas sell bread anywhere? Yeah, exactly that kind of carpet. You can. This is the most realistic thing in this map. This is believable. I'm still caught on this bread though. Why is there bread? Why is there bread? Why is there bread? Someone please tell me why there's bread. I have Well, I don't even know what's happening. Why is there just a ladder to... Shouldn't this be where the projector is and it's just a window to go outside? This shock bug, the movie? Hang on. Now that I've started this masterpiece, I have to finish it. Well, that's a shitty smiley face. I didn't realize I was doing it until I was. This map sucks. I mean, this map isn't terrible. There is a charm to this map. I shouldn't say it sucks. I wouldn't play it, but I'm glad I've seen it. Just leaving the till open here, huh? Are these all actual movies? It sure seems like it. It's an odd selection. I think I've seen that one. What I really shouldn't do is point out how many movies I haven't seen. I've seen that one. Please no one ever question me on things I've watched or played or experienced, because there is a lot of no's there and I am embarrassed about it. We've seen this map before. Holy shit, is this just... No. No. Is this literally just that one map? It really is, isn't it? Did they just slap a tiny area from Snark Pit in a map they were already making and call it a Snark Pit remake? Is that really what they did? Oh my god. My god! Just in case people are missing the context for this, a map suspiciously similar to this one was uploaded as part of a competition of Half-Life Reimagined to remake existing Half-Life maps in a different style or in a different context or whatever. It was pretty broad. This map got submitted as a Snark Pit remake because... Okay, maybe it does exist. Maybe it does exist in this one as well. I still suspect my theory is correct, though. This is the bit from Snark Pit that was justified as a remake of Snark Pit. This room. The goo doesn't even hurt you. Just in case anyone wasn't familiar with that, I still suspect this bit was slapped on, and maybe this was just re-uploaded. What are these birds doing? Right, yes. We did see these last time. These birds that just sort of rotate around like that. Okay, yes, anyway. Diamond Island, yes, okay, sure. That's a thing. That really is a thing. More peeps, reusing assets, I mean, sure. Excuse me a second. Was it because I stood on the controller? I'm press the controller, the screen explodes and portals on it. That's classy. We live in the void, of course. And this door that clearly has sunlight hitting it, despite me being inside in the aforementioned void. Oh, also it's daylight outside in the void. God damn it. Why was that section? What's the deal with the penguins? What is the deal with the penguins? I need to know. Because they're weird and yeah, yes, Penguin Boy, thank you, yes. They're just in this slice of street, a GameStop. Are there really that many shops that just smack bang in the middle of residential areas? Right, immediately I'm seeing a lot of Halo along these shelves. What do we got? Halo, Morrowind. Is that AVP2? Opposing Force? Weird. Dead Space, Left 4 Dead, Land of the Dead, Dead. Undead Nightmare, Fallout 3, Fallout 2. What time is this map set in? Just straight up a broken shelf with gaming PCs with an apostrophe? Wheeze? I was going to say scorch marks all over the window, but I did that. Has anyone made maps with Wii's in them before? Is this a first? Better be. I think it's all Xbox games. Okay, no, there's a Wii game. And a game that doesn't have anything on it. Oh, the Wii's are destructible. Best map. I really shouldn't look too closely at PCs, should I? That's always a worry in these maps. Oh, I just realised this map is called GameStop. Solar panels suspiciously close to the ones in Diamond Island and or Snark Pit. You jump on the trees. Yes. Okay. These are completely solid trees. This is really going for an old style mascot platformer vibe. As far as I'm concerned, that's what those things did. Trees you could stand on. Can I not? Why can't I walk in this door? Trees have been in every map. I know, but now they're here. You ever had a tiny palm tree growing in your house? Is that a thing? Can people do that? I wouldn't know. What is this section that... Why? Just confused. Not even about the map, just in general. I only associate the, like, post thing sticking out the wall that you can jump up with Lens of Law 2 for reasons that I won't get into. And also, that's not a game anyone's ever played ever, so, you know. Anyway, I think we've seen enough of these. I think that was the last one. Green Village, yes. Okay, good. Good. Mario Mania. Harsh, but fair. Here we are getting back to Doc Rock's actual... I want to call these maps the mainline maps that Doc Rock made, but Doc Rock made a lot of maps, it turns out. These are just the most notable because I don't know if I want to call most of these Mario maps actually good. It's just... I don't know. They stand out. That's the thing. What's everyone up to today? While I have a brief moment to ask that question. That is a giant star. I want it. Oh. What? Herbie, what are you doing? Why? There's always these coins which you can walk through. They make a sound. They don't disappear or anything. It's purely just for effect. They do nothing. As someone who's been playing a lot of Super Mario 64, I feel so much more connected to maps like these now. Good. Yes, okay. That's not even true of the other one. I just found the one portrait that I can jump through. I have to jump a lot further to get through that one. That's a tight jump. I don't think I'm going to bother doing that. Thinking of doing some mapping myself. Why don't you? A solid pastime. Oh, I just saw the giant disembodied Mario head. That's unsettling. And Mario over there who is staring intently at me and clapping. I don't like that. Right, this is a power block that is a crossfire thing, I guess? I'm just gonna go. Oh, I can't go, I'm too late. Good, great, yes, thank you. I don't even know what that blew up, I can only assume everything. These maps are always filled with things that don't quite look like anything, but... Oh. I did a long jump. Is this the thumbnail that I put on the YouTube video? I don't even like looking at it. Or is this the thumbnail? What is that? What is that from? Why does this exist? Hang on. I'll just position this here now, and then I'll try and remember that this is my screenshot. Can I jump on the Mario Kart? Almost certainly. Oh, right, I've got long jump, don't I? Come here. I want to get further. God damn the lack of inertia. And God will, damn it, damn it. Come on, there we go. Okay, this is exactly what I expected. I don't know why it's freaking out like this. I assume it's my influence. So this is going way slower now that I've stopped it? I don't know, this is also a pretty good pretty good thumbnail. Why is he standing like that? Maps are always weird, but I feel like this one's taken it just that little bit further than usual. It's to the point where it's kind of unsettling. Come on, I know what this is supposed to do. I should get whisked away. Just in general. Someone's got to do it, don't they? It didn't make the sound that time. Deeply disappointed. This map's probably good fun to play. Just want that. I want the wing cap. What? Did I enrage the Mario? Haunted Marios, yes, that's what the world really needed. These just teleports that go everywhere. Disturbing. Problem map. Okay, good. Yes. I can't say what this one is because I'm not sure how that's supposed to be pronounced. Nugdwerty. That's my best attempt. I'm only attempting once. Was this for Counter-Strike? I probably should have checked. No, that says Half-Life. Why are they missing textures then? BS Rock. You're right, it is BS. Blue shift? I don't have a thing set up for blue shift. Why don't I have this? Oh, that's not what I wanted. What's the shortcut for maximizing? That's the one. I really should have done that to start with. I wish I could tell what this was supposed to be. I don't know. That was it a leak? Issues in its lighting, I can't get it right, and I can't seem to get the crystals in the cavern to glow properly, so I removed all the light entities. As you do. Please, map gods. Who is that exactly? I don't think that's me. Would I know if it was me? Alright, the description is literal day one first thing I did on Hammer. There's a giant metal dog in the middle, you must enter him from his butthole. I know it's a load of rubbish, but it's my rubbish and that's why I love it. Enjoy. I'm worried. All of a sudden I'm worried. What is this? I suppose it's not a multiplayer map, is it? No, this is way bigger than I was expecting. Also, apparently this is a deathmatch map. Red start. I wish I could type. It's the claws. It's the claws. These make it difficult to type. I just like showing them off, honestly. Very proud of them.
Power assist movement
Like,
activated.
even apart from anything else, this isn't a dog. In no way is this a dog. Why would you even call it a dog? It's more like a goddamn four-legged spider with a chipmunk face or something. I don't know. Have we seen enough already? Can I go? I just don't want to have to take the stairs. I mean, most dogs don't have windows either. I don't know. I mean, there's worse things you could do as your first map. We've seen them. Rocks over there on the side? Oh god, I touched the sky. I touched heaven. Is this like Metal Gear Revengeance and I get to slash up this leg now that I'm on it? You know, that seems fitting. I did, Irby, I did. Maybe you missed it. I mean, generous definition of butthole, frankly. It's just an opening in this vaguely spider-like form. I don't know what... I don't know. I don't have the answers you seek. I don't have the answers I seek. I would love some answers. BBC strike? Oh, paintball, not Pebs. Gonna say. Oh god, I went too far. Valve? Half-Life. Counter-Strike. Did a WAD file have a space in it? We'll find out, shan't we? I mean, none of the files should have a space in it, because we know that they react poorly to that. A paintball place where there are fire guns. Yes. Yeah, yes, okay. It's not really a paintball place if there's real guns though, is there? Why'd they make these tents out of watermelons? How did they even get watermelons A this big, B in that shape? I mean, someone parked their Chevrolet here. How'd they get in? We'll never know, because this place is surrounded by fence and forest. Well, that's that map. Dynamic light example. I remember this being impressive because I wasn't aware that the engine could do that. It's just, every now and then there's a map that I've actually played. Just hitting out of the blue. Like, if I remember correctly, this effect is kind of shit, but also it's not something you can normally do in Half-Life, so... I say normally do, clearly you can normally do it in Half-Life. It's just not something that is usually done or surfaced. If you're like interesting Half-Life effects, here's a good one for you. Me not being able to spell, that's the example.
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system.
Like, I'm pretty sure that it's just the effect that's used on like explosions and stuff, but it's still something. Like, this is not an effect you would normally see in Half-Life on a light. Source, I imagine this is a piece of piss, but gold source? This isn't something you normally see. I believe that. Point is, Source has better lighting options than Gold Source does. Anyway, I could sit there and stare at that light forever, literally forever, but I'm not going to. Also not literally forever. Custom animated weapons... Okay, I think there's that I assume it's that one. Actually, no, this might be a different map. Yeah, that was a different map. Half-Life 2 Deathmatch. Not one we come to very often. I don't know why that tickled me so much. Thank you. Thank you, potatoes. Custom turning weapons GTA and a slam grenade spawns patch. Already forgotten both of those names. That was the second one. I want the first one first. Custom turning weapons GTA. I'm pretty sure someone set up an effect like this for Gold Source as well. I don't remember how you'd have that affect a weapon and not the player. You'd need to be subtle. By having this turning effect, you're not able to grab them though with a gravity gun, which is always a shame. But this effect is exactly what it said on the box. These things turn rather than doing the thing they normally do. It's nice, like GTA. I mean, that was right in the name, so yeah. Snare grenade spawns patch. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be because I didn't read it. Why can't I select the slam? There's something I'm missing. Something broken. Is this just supposed to be an example for the light underneath them? I don't think that was in the other map. Yeah, whatever. There's stuff you can do. Hollow animated. Okay, this is the other map I was thinking of, I'm pretty sure. There's an important readme and I'm not going to readme it. Because the law does not apply to me. So what's going on? Oh, now. How dare you make me interact with my audience? I hope most of those weren't maps. Custom turning weapons hollow, hollow slam grenade spawns patch, and remake turning weapons hollow. It doesn't mention the remake. Thank you. Open Jack and I'm working on the core. Yes, well, that's a thing you could do. You might as well, seeing as you're here. Custom Turing weapons hollow. Interesting. It's a nice effect. I assume it's just a different type of skin on the There's also that little flickering holographic effect as well. I mean, that could be a model as well. I didn't look at how it was done, and I don't intend to. Mega health, I guess. Great. You'll be able to get hit by your own balls. I apologize. Shouldn't have amused me so much. More of the same. What's the remake? I don't need to see this again. Remake turning weapons hollow. Oh, it's fancy now. Color-coded. That makes sense. Oh, very color-coded though. Some of these are orange and some of these are different colors. Health is green. That makes sense. I feel like you would need it more. I mean, the effect's good. I'm not complaining about the effect. Herbie, by all means, quote that. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about. That's a pretty neat effect. If you were going to color code those though, I really would like to do that a little more. Formulaically? Oceanfront. I guess this is a... Seems to be in the same style as Skylofts. There we go. Is this oceanfront? Where's the ocean? Oh, hello. This is the same model that was in pool, something pool. Rimrook's map. The nice one, the one that's in a pool, because it's called pool. The name's not coming to me. Someone will remember it. Someone must remember it. Oh good, you can stand up here. A nice skybox. Bikini hangout. The thing you could do. Could definitely use some ambience. That's quite right. Riverpool. Riverpool. Thank you, Todd. That is exactly the one I was thinking of. Hello. What are you staring at? Is it the bird? Is it moving? What is that? Why is this reset when I shoot it? Why is it moving so strangely? What entity is this? Anyway. Anyway. Becoming less and less sure about this map. You're the same lady. And these are the same. I don't know if that counts as a chandelier, but that's my instinct to say. So I'll say chandelier. Chandelier. It's a good word. Chandelier. Flows well. You're another one of the same ladies as before. Questionable. Have we seen enough? I think maybe we've seen enough. The structure of the map seems cool. There's just things about it, like gameplay and some of the things in it that make me unsure about that one. Let's say. Eastwood with zeros as the O's. That's how you know that it's cool. You wouldn't know otherwise. Western style map. Very random and WOD made by me. Great rounds. CT buy zone is on Sheriff Building. And Terrace buy zone is on Armory. Oof. Anyway. There's just a... I don't remember what that's supposed to be, but there's just a zip folder in here called rabbits. Nat's still around, and I hope she'll react to that. Eastwood graphics, and there's a skybox that. Oh god, why would? I'm annoyed. There's a graphics folder, but it's not in the folder that contains the other things in the map folder structure. I hate it. Eastwood. Why is there a thing called rabbits? Someone make a map called rabbits? Wood. Oh, hello. Great, yes. Seems awfully nonchalant about the situation. Wait, this map is Western. Does the headings like that really a Western thing? I don't know about that. Right, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh dear is right, yes. Herbs, what's your position on maps like this being in the vault? Do you want to pass a judgment on this? Because, I for one wouldn't have this in there. Also, what's with the missing textures? Why is building so small? I'm awaiting judgment from Pebs, because, yeah, no. That's where I stand. No. It's just a very clean font for a Western place. They had pretty good... Almost like it was typed. I've seen enough of this shit. Pebs, still waiting on that. DE Cobble. Yes, there was some very unfortunate things. That unfortunate implies that it wasn't done intentionally. Why? There's two. How are there two D cobbles here? Which one's the one that I want? And these both seem to have more or less the same things in them. Hang on, I need to check what maps are left. There is a thing just called rabbits. What's that about? Okay, there's two different versions of this same thing apparently. And they're all separated in their own folders, which means I have to do them separately rather than do them all at once. I don't think the world would be upset if that map was purged. I, for one, would be... Good. That's my position. Good. Hello, Don. Come on. I'm just gonna copy all of these. What do you mean files of the same? How much is in these? These all better be different maps. I better not be doing this for no reason. God, these load slowly. No legend I've ever heard of. That's not saying that. Whatever. I don't know what the GSU is supposed to be. Day I can more or less figure out, but GSU? Low poly version of the map. Great, okay. Interesting. What was it called again? Name something? I'll just look for a string of maps that are all got the same name. That didn't work. God damn it. D Cobble. We'll go through them in the order that they're in there. It's kind of annoying that I'm going to have to go through the updated versions of these same maps because they were uploaded separately rather than just redone over the same thing. And or replacing the originals? I mean, look, archive your old shit. Don't do what I did and delete everything. How long have I actually been going? Like now or this stream as a concept? Because those are very different answers. Muffled. I think I started this stream in December of 2017? Been doing this for too long. But we're almost done. Almost. We're getting dangerously close to the present, which I say every single time I do one of these, but it's true. Terrain's pretty good. I say pretty good, I mean, it's not blowing my socks off, but it's not terrible. Rates. This map is perfectly serviceable. Oh, lots of viewers today. Is this because I said joining me was mandatory in that tweet? Because, fuck, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that ages ago. I think we've probably seen enough of this. I don't know, there's some atmosphere here. There's ambience in half of the maps we've had so far. I haven't had that. I appreciate all of you. As long as you behave yourselves. Oh right, there were 4 different versions of that map, weren't there? I will do my diligence and look at least briefly at all of those. I'm pretty sure Cobble Day is just going to be a day version of Cobble. Abby, if you can pop on whenever you want. I super don't mind. I gotta get more people on again before this wraps up, which could be by the end of the year. At the rate we're going, I have been missing some streams lately just because I'm terrible, but it happens. I think Nat said she wanted to join as well. Well, I don't know if she was serious. If you're out there though, if you want, I'll look at the GSE. I don't think I need to see the day version of the low poly version of the map I've already seen. Doesn't look that much lower poly. This looks the dang same. I think that wind sound is maybe just a touch too common as well. Need to get the core in the vault before you reach the end. Irby, I will stream that separately anyway. That's pretty much a given. Don't worry. Getting it in the vault is not strictly necessary. And more to the point, I should get something of my own in the vault. I need to, like, set it up so that a map of mine shows up literally right at the end. I hit refresh, just go, is there anything new here? Just to finish it off, and then my map shows up. I don't know how to arrange that, but it's not like I've got any ideas for a map anyway, so what? This is a pointless idea. But it'd be nice. Why am I going into this? Tag? A tag map. With an objective other than kill the other team? Or hostages. All the CT that spawn inside of their own rescue zones, that means all the CT must do is tag them out to rescue them. Interesting. Seems potentially unbalanced. Why no? A Counter-Strike? Not my forte. I'm pretty sure the first map I ever uploaded to the vault, which isn't there anymore, otherwise we would have seen it by now, was a just kind of a shitty cave map. I don't really remember what the concept was, but I distinctly remember having like a cave area with 2 levels and there were tunnels underneath, and it was garbage. That's why it's deleted. But it would have been nice to see. What am I doing? Sea Strike. Let's just copy Sea Strike. Let's go. Oh, I went too far. Did that do anything? Okay, I want to see this tag map. Swedish? This is news to me. I guess, yes, I got that. I have never done paintball. I realised that wasn't what this map was labelled, but there was one before. I haven't done it. Oh, right, I should be counter-terrorist, shouldn't I? If I want to see the tag thingy. Who's gonna get Jesse to play the core in hard mode? I probably will. I know what Irby's like. I know that's how it'll be balanced. Because I know Irby, the person making the core, just in case you weren't aware of that, Irby plays his mods in hard mode, so Irby is going to balance the core to be playable well in hard mode. That's my theory. Were they all of those people were Swedish? News to me. Yeah, you can highlight messages. Why? I don't know. You can do it. I mean, Irby's shit. I saw him play through a map once. Picked up a revolver and missed every shot with it. I just keep bringing that up because it's funny to me. I'm sorry, Abby. I'll still know deleting it won't have any effect. Oh god. I think I saw enough of Airsoft Fort. Tag Death Machina? I'll just say Automata. Was that the first map we saw from this person that wasn't in that cartoony style? Because there were a lot of those in the last couple of streams. What was that? This is a brief diversion. That's not what I want. I want to see what map 2112 is, just because I'm a fucking nerd. Oh, that's not. Oh, it didn't exist. I feel like I would have noted that one when we went past it if it did. Half-Life? Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike? Counter-Strike. We strike a counter. Wait, obtain the core. I mean, you could hack into Irby's computer and steal it. I do. All the time. Irby, what is... What's your avatar supposed to be? That Monster Irby, as you keep calling it. What's that? I didn't actually see any hostages to tag them. Then I'll try out this feature. And then didn't. Why don't I have a gun? Wait.
Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
Don't know what I'm hearing, but that was a doom sound, wasn't it? Herbs, are you just wasting those things? I mean, look, it's not like there's much better uses for them, but... Easy. Easy. Is it just one of these maps? Am I playing a death run map? Because there's pretty clearly labelled tag. Like how clearly this person was so pleased with this particular pun, and it's been in half of the maps we've seen so far. Unless that's a thing and I don't know about it. What does this mean? Oh, those are grenades. Thinking that's like a bar filled with something? No, that's not it at all. You can temporarily unlock emotes, which you know because it's in that same menu that you get to the highlight thing with.
Get me out of here. Hostage has been rescued.
Bye, hostages. Oh, there's a lot of hostages. How can I kill these holograms? They're not real. I feel like there's something to this art style, but not like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a picky bitch, but the highlighted. I haven't actually been watching. Do they highlight in any way up here, or is it just in the actual chat? I didn't just use doing textures. I mean, look, I'm sure that's happened. I know we didn't really see everything on that one, but I think I've seen enough. Oh, what a surprise! No, they don't highlight on there. Okay. Masterpiece. It's in a folder called Masterpiece. I don't think there's anything I can do about that, Ebs. Today is the beginning of Australian Daylight Savings Time. Actually, Queensland doesn't have daylight savings time, so sorry. See, Queensland is immune to the sun. Ironically, given what I know about Queensland and the thing in question, it wouldn't be immune to the Sun, the newspaper. But that doesn't exist, so yeah. And for the better. Abby, that's stupid. Hurry up and fucking dismantle your monarchy. Why haven't you done that yet? Let's begrudgingly play this map. I feel like we've already seen a couple let's say, of this style. For lack of a more scathing terminology. About plot, I don't know what put here, use your imagination, tick. I know what they meant there, but that's not what happened here. Oh god. Stream's messed. Stream is messed. Oh yes, sorry. Let me just press some buttons. I don't know why that happens every now and then. That one. Just doesn't like Half-Life sometimes. I went back out just so you can see what the hell I was talking about just now. It's not as funny as I made it sound. At least I think it's not. It's that phrase there that tickles me. It's just imagination, dick. Don't know what that is, but it's funny. It's a funny sentence. That's my position. I'm very mature. I mean, yeah. Not gonna look around at this one too closely. Or at all, frankly. Yes, this is Echo on my map from 2017. How does that happen? I don't know. Anyway, I've seen it. That's enough of that. Use your imagination. I'm looking at these screenshots of this updated version of that cobble map. It sure looks pretty similar to what we already seen. I might go ahead and use the fox. Use my godly powers to veto this one. Since we've already played it. Oh shit, it's 10 o'clock. Should I stop? There's just more Doc Rock maps. I might go ahead and leave it here. We'll leave this one for next time. Just because if I said I have things to do, that would be a lie. But I'm going to stop the stream anyway, because that's... I don't know, I'm like that. Thanks for hanging out, everyone and everyone. What is my GMT offset? I don't. It's a 10. I don't remember if it's a plus 10 or a minus 10. It's a 10. It is currently 10 o'clock in the morning. Wherever that is. Anyway, I am going to bugger off. And I will see everyone next week, provided that I can be bothered waking up when my alarm goes off. That's usually the problem. I mean, no one wants to wake up early. And I have to wake up, otherwise people like Irby have to be up even later ungodly hours than they already are. Irby has children, I mean he's probably awake anyway. So do I. Thank you, Don. And yeah, I'm gonna bugger off. Thanks for hanging out. I'll press one button and fade out because that's professional.